Everybody, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Cal Griffin here with All Things Hoops. Today we got a little something different for you. You know what I'm saying? We got the Young Kings Talk. Young Kings Talk, man, designed for all the young kings out there. Oh, look, we all business. IsoFamKay Khalil Brantley is in the building. He's right here too, just like business, man. He's focused. So we're gonna send that request right out to my guy, King. Oh, he said unable to join. What's going on? All right, let's see what's going on here. What's going on? Sent that right over. My guy, what up, boy?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, champ? How you, man?
Nah, good, chilling.
Yo, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule and come to chat with us real quick, man. The young king himself, ISO
Got you.
fan K. What's good with you?
None, chilling. I
Word,
just
word.
got done playing my little brother outside.
Oh, okay. You getting that work in.
Right.
Word. But yeah, right off top, I wanna send a shout out to our sponsor for this platform, Young Kings platform. Um, Soul Pack. Soul Pack is a bag company, and they manufacture this a real innovative bag where you can keep your sneakers in, and keep them separate from the rest of your belongings. So definitely check out Soul Pack, and of course, your boy All Things Hoop. Make sure you know what I'm saying, let me a follow if you can. But with no further ado, man, Young Kings Talk, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, class of 2021. You know what I'm saying, born in the city, went out to North Carolina for a bit. Now you back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, did the Nazareth thing for a little bit. Now you at Boys and Girls.
Yep.
ISO fam K, man, it's a pleasure. Khalil Brantley, man. Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Word. But we gonna jump right into it, man. Also like to thank your pops, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been in heavy communication with him, man, and I could tell that he's highly invested in you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. And you know what I'm saying? I know that's your number one fan right now. So shout out to Sha for sure, man. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying, right now, you know what I'm saying, you highly, you know what I'm saying, highly talked about right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Just a little bit.
in the city, your name is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? In terms of you got the colleges are taking notice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They coming around now, and Georgetown. Who else we got? Mark, we got Oklahoma
Oklahoma
State,
State,
Seton
um,
Hall.
Seton Hall, Georgetown. I got Florida International. I got
You got
Creighton.
one. You got one today too, right?
Yeah, I got another HBCU, Norfolk.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Norfolk State, man. I went to HBCU myself, so shout out to them, man. But you know what I'm saying? We just want to celebrate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing some great things, and we want to have this platform, Young Kings Talk, to give the opportunity to the young kings out there a chance to tell their story, a chance to, you know what I'm saying, tell the people, you know what I'm saying, what you've been up to, and what your plans are. And you know what I'm saying,
Most definitely.
not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, trying to drag out what's your plans for college and nothing like that,
hmm
because you may not know that, but just trying to see, you know what I'm saying, where your head is at, and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to chat with you a little bit, man, and chop it up. But you know what I'm saying, with all the schools that are, interested in your services, man, and you're a junior right now, so with all the schools that are giving you this attention, what are you looking for in the school that you're gonna eventually pick?
Just a school that is going to be invest in my academic and athletic career. a school that I can go to that's not really going to change my game or change the way I play. A school that has a running gun style of offense, and a school that's just going to enhance me and prepare me for the next level.
Right, right, absolutely, man. You said some, along the lines of being, the academics. That's big
Right.
for you. I know that moms and pops don't play around with the
Nah, they
academics
don't.
at
You're
all.
right. 100% about that.
Right, right.
Yep.
So that definitely needs to be on the same level as as the athletics as well.
Right.
But in terms of the HBCUs, as opposed to some of the other ones that other schools that you mentioned,
Hmm.
what is the what I'm saying, what kind of sparked your interest in the HBCUs? Is it,
It's just as far as HBCUs, it's just another school, another offer. Feel me? I know it's tough times going on, but
yeah,
that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna go to a high major or a mid major. That I'm gonna go. I'm not. It's not that I'm not gonna go to a HBCU, but
right,
it's not that I'm definitely going to a HBCU. So it's just like any other college offering me. Everybody's still like, I haven't really picked my tops or not yet, but it's I don't have any favorites right now.
right, right.
If
That's
that's what
tough.
he was getting at.
Right, right. So now, in terms of what I'm saying, you were raised in North Carolina, right?
Right.
And you eventually you moved back out here to New York City. Now, having been, having played in both places, what would you say is the biggest difference between the two?
The shot clock.
Mm, that's
Most
it.
definitely the shot clock. The shot clock and a little bit of the game and style of play because in North Carolina you don't have to play with a high tempo. You could play zone and you could do like all that because there's no shot clock. It's just time ticking down. In New York, it's either you gotta think on the go because you got a 35-second shot clock. It's either
Right,
you going, you know, because everybody you can't press and stuff all the time the whole game. You can sit back in the zone and play the zone and stuff, but it's just the shot clock really the biggest difference.
and how about the competition? Like, would you say
The
it's equal
competition,
or what?
I feel like New York is more grittier, but North Carolina is more like a fundamental place, like a place where you're gonna see more 6'8", 6'9" bigs, and rather than in New York, you see maybe 1'6'8", 1'6'9" big on every other team. But it's just a whole bunch of dogs and guards that can go. 'Cause that's what New York basically is. It's low key a guard state. So,
Right,
everywhere, every division, the CHSA and the Brooklyn PSAL, Double A, the A, it's always going to be a point guard matchup every night.
right, right. Absolutely. So, what I'm saying, with it's already known that what I'm saying, you nice on the court. You average like 20. I mean, I'm sorry, my bad. Excuse me. You average about 34 points a game in the
Yeah.
league last season. What I'm saying, in
I
terms of,
kind of I ended up being I think nine in the nation in scoring
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
or
Congratulations.
12 or something like that. It kept fluctuating through the year, but it was one of those numbers.
Nah, congratulations on that, man. That's big, man. Because
I appreciate that.
people don't really, what I'm saying, that's big. That's a great accomplishment. In terms of like your scoring ability, you was averaging like 30 some points, 34 points a game. But what was most surprising out of me, for me, was the fact that you was averaging a lot of rebounds for your size. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I mean,
Right. In the regular season, I think I averaged like in the regular season, I think I averaged like 30. I think it was 34 and 9 and 4.5, and then in the
yeah.
postseason, I averaged 37, 10 and like 5 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, I was wondering because I did see the 9 rebounds, and I was
Yeah,
and I was like, wow,
I had a lot of double games this year.
that's tough. That's tough that you would be able to grab 9 rebounds at your at your height.
Right.
What can you attribute that just to being a dog and what I'm saying, doing your
Yeah.
thing?
That's one of the things that coaches can't really teach. Like some people have height, but like if you're not a tall person, that comes with like being a dog, being tenacious on the rebounding end. Because think about it, if you start with the ball in your hands, like you don't know what you could do. You can go coast to coast. If you're the point guard, you supposed to be able to see everything. You're supposed to be able to make reads. So if the ball's in your hand off rip, you be able to get fast buckets and get back into your defense or find your teammates for open shots. you know, because you really have a feel for where everybody's at.
Right, right. Now, in terms of, it's already known that you're getting a
So that's
lot
big
of
rounds.
attention from, just from everybody, right? So
Right.
now, other than basketball, what I'm saying, what else do you like to do on your spare time? What would you say you good
My
at?
spare time, you know, I play the video game. You know, I got that on right now. I play the video game. I'm in the gym. Other than basketball, really, I really just play the game and hang out with friends. That's really all I do.
Right.
I don't really be doing too much. I don't really go to parties like that. I might every once in a while
Yeah.
show my face for a second, but other than that, I don't do nothing.
Now I'm saying, how does it feel to with this attention? There's a lot of things that come with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It sounds like you're staying focused and you're staying grounded. But how does it feel to kind of not be one of the regular kids out there that's just under the radar and just playing ball and it comes with a lot of different attention. How does it feel to be attracting that kind of attention at such a young age?
You know, it makes me work harder because there's always an X on my back, and there's always somebody that wants my spot, and there's still spots that I want to get at the end of the day because you know different situations happen, and then it's still a lot of political game out there. But there's certain spots and certain things that I still need to accomplish. But overall, it's just you know having that X on your back. It pushes me. It makes me strive harder. Like it's to where like at times where you don't want to work out, but you know like you haven't made it yet. Like what
Yeah.
I say sleep is for the rich, and I'm not rich yet. So feel me. So if I got to be in the gym every time and every day, 9 o'clock, then 1 o'clock, then back at 9 o'clock, then that's what I got to do to make it to the next level and prove to the non-sayers and the downsayers that I could do whatever I put my mind to through the uh through
that's
the
that's
gift that
tough.
God gave me.
Now that's the mentality that you need to have, you know what I'm saying? And that's just for life, you know what I'm saying? That's just, aside from basketball, just have that mentality on, for
Hmm.
life and that's gonna be you're gonna go far with that, you know what I'm saying? On the court or off the court. But you know what I'm saying, in terms of your game, what do you think what are the points that you think you can work on for the next level?
Basically, really, right now, I'm. Oh yeah, I'm seeing all the comments. Thank y'all. But just for now and stuff like that, I feel like being a leader, being more vocal on the court, and knowing where my teammates is at, and making them look good. Because I can really I can make myself look good all day, but you know what separates me is making them look good and being a leader on the court, making sure they know where they at, and making sure the offense and the defense and just the whole team is running like a well-oiled machine.
Well, that's what's up, man. And in terms of the season, what was some of your high points in the season? Not high points literally, but what were some of the good moments that you guys had and shared throughout the season?
Um, One of the big ones was being number one in the conference since 2012. Me coming in being this is my first year ever playing PSAL. This is my first time ever
Yeah,
playing public school basketball in New York City. Me coming in, we wasn't even ranked top 10 in Brooklyn, and for us to come in and listen to love and just all the hard work we put in because we had dollars in the off season. We didn't really have a good like preseason.
right.
So, you know, it was just a whole bunch of nonsense. But then when we started punching people, and then I'm gonna get to the end, but like when we started punching people, South Shore, that was one of our big games because I don't think they've beaten South Shore in like 3 years.
Yeah,
So beating South Shore at South Shore was big. And then we came back. We came back and played Brentwood a couple weeks later down the road. And then I hit that half court game winning buzzer beater.
yeah. I
And
just posted that joint. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. And
yeah. That
then
was
a
crazy.
couple weeks later, we had played Canarsie at home. We had beat them at their home. They came to our crib. I hit a buzzer beater to win at Canarsie. And then to cap it all off, the game winner to put us in first place against Brooklyn Collegiate at Brooklyn Collegiate.
Mm. So I mean, with all of the success that you've been having, what motivates you to keep going? You know what I'm saying? Wake up and motivates you to just to kill.
Um my one of my friends, Mikey Maddox, he died a couple years ago.
Mhm.
He motivates me. Jermaine Miller, he died a couple months ago.
All
He
right.
motivates me, and then just the drive to get better. And
Okay.
then hard. Like everybody says, hard work always pays off. Like KD, I think KD said it, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. So my talent can only take me so far as an athlete. But if I continue to work on my body and improve the intangibles that nobody else is willing to do, then I'll see myself at the next level.
No, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I can hear it, man. You sound, you know what I'm saying? You sound poised and you very, you know what I'm saying, very intelligent and you know what I'm saying, sky's the limit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep grounded and you know, good things are going to definitely happen, but in terms of you know, what separates you? What helps separate you from the rest of your peers, like in terms
I
of
feel like
just
my mentality coming into every game, I feel like I have to play good every game. Like if I don't play good every game, like if we lose, it's on me. Like that's what I take the most. Like I hate to lose. Like you could ask anybody. If I'm playing my little brother, if I'm playing in the gym 4-on-4, 3, like I really hate to lose. Like I don't like losing. I hate that to be part of my vocabulary and everything. So just the will to win, just the will to get the job done, which really separates me. And then I got a heart of a lion. So if I have to go get 20 rebounds one game, that's what I'm gonna go do. If I just have to lock down this one player the whole game, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't see. Like most of the time, I'm guarding the best player on the team. Like if we go boxing one, I got that assignment. Like I want that to be like I don't want them to say he got off on him. I want them to say he got off on me if he really got off. Feel me? So it's like it's I take pride in stuff like that. Like a lot of kids, like different matchups we had. I go to schools, I'll guard their best player, but we turn around on defense and he over there somewhere else on somebody that barely moves. Feel me? So it's just that I feel like
yeah, like there's no ducking. Like
no ducking,
you gotta face the best.
no smoke.
If you say you the best, you gotta face the best. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I see a lot of times in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, they do that to conserve the other players' energy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
don't get me wrong. I might do that. I'm not gonna play the whole player the whole game maybe, but I'm gonna shut them down when we need to shut them down. I go boxing one to calm them down, then let somebody else guard them and get my little break,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm back on them.
Back on
Feel
them
me?
like
Back
the
on them. Back
restaurant.
in the hellhole.
Yo, so in terms of this time that you know, unfortunately we got to go through this whole pandemic thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is brand new for everybody. So,
hmm
what have you been doing to keep yourself right? You know what I'm saying? And
I'm in the
go
gym
mode.
every day. Feel me? I'm not gonna use this time. It's a lot of people that's gonna come back and use this as an excuse. I'm gonna use this as a blessing that this happened because I'm able to get in the gym 2-3 times a day and really being able to work on certain parts of my body that I never knew and I unlocked a lot of different things that I didn't know my body can do, such as COVID things. It's helped my recruiting. So I use it as a blessing.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Yo, I'm impressed, man. I can't even front, man. I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching, but in turn, I never, you know, this is the first time really speaking to you, and
Right.
I could say that you know what I'm saying, your parents did a great job, man. I gotta say, like moving pictures is very well spoken, man, and I got a solution for that.
Yeah.
Now,
Speaking of moving pictures be fun. I need a mix.
yeah,
Word.
you fronting, man. Don't even. Nah, that's my God, though. But yo, in terms of the competition, like who would you say you know what I'm saying? Who are some people that you faced that you know what I'm saying, that were tough guards or that, you know, tough people to play against?
As far as this season, like this season.
Or just in general, you know, since you've been in New York or whatever.
This season, like, it's really a matchup every night. You go to BC, you had Majesty and Tehran. Then you go to Jeff, you have JC
Mhm.
and Kev. Then you go to South Shore, you got the four-header, they had the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
team
yeah.
and shit. They had everything you could ask for. You go to who else? You go to Westinghouse, you got Boy, and it was just a matchup everywhere in Brooklyn. That was the only thing coming into the season. My coach was telling me like, this different this year. Like it's gonna be a matchup every single night. Like no matter who we play.
Hey man, it's gonna be like that for the rest of your career. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? From here on out, it's gonna be somebody every night that, like you just said at the beginning of this talk, man. Somebody gonna get that X is on your back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right
And
out
you
the
know,
gate, right off the season. Like I didn't even like this is my first time ever playing in the Brooklyn PSAL game. I didn't even think people really coming off of the 10th grade year. I didn't think people even like really kept up with me like that. So right off the tip off, some dude comes in my face and they boxing one right off the tip.
mm, yeah, and I gotta
So,
make you, that gotta make you smile, man. When
yeah,
they do that.
I was like, already? This how we gonna start the season after I knew I said it's gonna be a long season.
I mean, when you putting up 30s and 40s and 50s and all of that, man, what you want them to do,
You
man?
right. But that was before was even doing that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that was the very first game of the season. Very first game.
Hey, they got the scouting report,
I
man. You
guess
can't
so.
blame them.
I guess so.
Now you've been doing this for a long time now already in your young career. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when did you start? When did first of all, when did you pick up a basketball, and when did you start really getting like serious with it?
I picked up a basketball at a young age, maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Just playing on the little tight hoop. My cousin was the first one to put the ball in my hand. My cousin Desmond, he was the first one to put the ball in my hand. But I didn't really start. Like I played basketball when I was younger, but I was always like a defensive player. Like I would go and steal a ball, take 2 dribbles and pass it, or take the ball and travel it and lay it up or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like I didn't really start really taking basketball serious until maybe 5th grade.
Hmm. Fifth grade.
Fifth
That's
grade.
still young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it
Now,
wasn't bad, but yeah, 5th grade.
now, let me ask you this because this is something that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, this weighs heavily right now, especially a lot of the older guys that I speak to, you know what I'm saying, in terms of rankings, right?
Yeah.
Rankings, now they ranking the top second grader of in the country, you know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right.
How important are these rankings to you, being a young
They
man?
not important at all to me. Feel me? Because if you look at the NBA, what was Russell Westbrook ranked in high school? Nobody
Mm,
knows.
right,
What John Morant ranked in high school?
right.
No, it's a lot of big names in the NBA that wasn't ranked in high school. Like ranking, it plays a game in the political game and the offers, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
makes it look good. But at the end of the day, it's really who puts in that work. Like whatever's in the dark always gonna come to the light. So if you really working hard at your craft and you not faking no jacks, you not just posting a workout on Instagram here, you not posting on Instagram another workout on Instagram there. Like if you really putting that work in, like really at times that people not watching, that's like what separates you.
No, that's
Because
a
there's
fact.
no rankings in college. So once you go to college, everybody ranking goes away.
Yeah, go back. Everybody go back to zero.
Right.
Like,
So
or so now, like when you getting ready for a game, right? Like it may be a big game, it may not be a big game, but what do you do? You know what I'm saying in
that's a
preparation?
great question. Before every game, I isolate myself. Like you can ask any of my teammates, they won't be able to find me for before it's like like maybe the fourth quarter, maybe for the fourth quarter of the JV game. Nobody can find me. I isolate myself, plug in my headphones, I go stretch or whatever. Yeah, I stretch by myself, or I just stay by myself because I like to. It helps me focus. And then I go back in the room. Coach talks to us. Everybody goes downstairs, and I say a little prayer to myself. Like everybody leaves, I say a prayer to myself, and I'm the last one down. We get hyped, we get focused, and then we run out.
No, that's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially the part where you say your little prayer, whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I think that's very important for everybody to maintain a level of spirituality with
exactly.
themselves, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what God you believe in, you know what I'm saying? Just a quick moment, brief moment, just to, you know what I'm saying, clear your mind and get
Just
yourself
to thank
focused.
them. Not even, you ask him for stuff, ask him to help you in this game, keep you injury free and stuff like that. But thank him for the different things you do because without him, there's no you really. So
Word, word.
you know.
So, IsoFamKay, man, when did that name come about, man? And did you make that?
IsoFam really came about May hoops freshman year. I think like freshman year in high school. That's when it came, and it really IsoFam really popped off My 10th grade summer. Last summer, that's when IsoFam really popped off. Like I was just saying it and stuff, but I really started putting effort.
Yeah.
Had a couple of shirts made. Let me see if I might have one. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I heard you got the young clothing line and
here's
all of
one of
that.
them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta support, man. I gotta
Yeah,
support.
so and then I had New York versus New York, IsoFam, Dykeman
Yeah, yeah,
socks. So I just took it and ran with it. Um then I'm playing in parks and stuff, and I'm killing, do what I gotta do,
yeah.
and
That was
then
actually the first time I seen you was at the New York versus New York tournament. I think it was the first game was like at Gersh or something like that,
yeah,
and
Gertz, yeah.
y'all had a squad. How close are you with the guys? You know what I'm saying? I
With
heard you was
everybody on
close to
that team, we
Rams.
still close to this day. Me and Rams talk on a regular basis. Me and Mally, we talk. Tutu, we talk. Coach Rose, he's one of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best to do it in New York. So
yeah. That's my guy.
talk being around them group of guys, really like helped advance my game to the next level. Like just looking at the game different. Like Rams, he's a dog, and he was the he was the vet, if I could say it like that. Like
Yeah.
he was the vet. So watching how he comes into every game, like just watching different things he do, just learning from the older guys, basically.
Nah, that's yeah. Rams is he's a dog and dog and a half. I like to
Right.
say, man. But you know what I'm saying he gonna get. I think he just actually got an offer today as well from Norfolk
Coastal.
State. From
Coastal
Norfolk.
Carolina, yep.
Oh, you said nah. I think he. Oh no, yeah. Well, the other day I think he posted something about Norfolk State. That made me think about what you were saying about Norfolk State, and I was like, oh,
Right.
that'd be crazy if y'all went there together. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna.
Yeah, because I think he'll be going to college the same year I'm going to college.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's tough though. But if it wasn't basketball, man, what would Khalil Brantley be playing?
Football.
Football, running back.
Everything. When I play football, like I still got a little highlight mix on huddle. Like I play running back, middle linebacker, safety, corner. I play everything. The
Right.
only thing that stopped me when I played was my eighth grade year going into my eighth grade basketball career. I had fractured my knee in two places, so
Mm.
it was like I could go back to playing football, but it's a balance. Like, do I really want to play basketball and football? Because it wasn't even like a football related injury. It was a stress fracture. So
Yeah,
me
yeah.
playing basketball and playing football and going from football to basketball, it was just too much on my body.
Nah, yeah.
So
It's a
I had
lot
to
of
pick one.
yeah. There's a lot of stress on the body when you're you know what I'm saying you running and gunning back and forth. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And it's a lot of stress, man. So you got. I mean, people do it, but you know what I'm saying. More recently, people been kind of selecting one or the other, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Whichever one you pick, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be basketball, man, because you
Yeah,
have
it's
a lot of
basketball
success with
now.
it. But
But I'm still good on the one-on-ones.
yeah, yeah, of course. But in terms of at this point in your young basketball career, what would be the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, achievement for you, short term and long term? Obviously, the long term will probably be playing professional, but
Yeah, playing
in the
professional
short term,
somewhere.
what would be the ultimate accomplishment for you?
Short term this year, I wanna win the city. I wanna win boroughs. I wanna be Mr. New York and Gatorade player, New
Mm,
York City. Try to win Federation,
yeah,
and just win all the tournaments that we go to. I wanna be a winner this year. I
yeah,
wanna be able to people say like, because last year we didn't have a great team, but Khalil was a winner last year. Like we finished positive by a lot. Like we only lost 6 or 7 games last year out of like maybe 32.
nah, it's tough.
So for us to be able to do something like that, that's really my short term goals. I just want to be a winner. I want them to remember me as Khalil wasn't a person that took a lot of shots and lost, or scored a lot of points and lost. Because it's a lot of people that do that. They just worry about themselves. They just score a lot of points to lose. I score a lot of points to try to win. It don't matter if I score 30, if I score 5, or if I score 10, as long as we win. And I'm
Right.
not transferring next year. I'm staying at Boys and Girls.
You heard it here first, man. No transfer. He ain't
No
ducking no
chance.
smoke. Nah,
Facts.
but yo, Khalil. So you know what I'm saying? Like I have this conversation all the time with where people say, yo, people don't stay in New York, right? A lot of people they get hot and they move, they go elsewhere to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To
You know,
how
it's like
important is
that
that?
everywhere.
Would you say?
I said it's like that everywhere.
Right. You think that you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of you know what I'm saying, getting the notoriety that you want and deserve, you think that you could obtain that notoriety right here in New York City?
100%. Because um, when you a good player or a high caliber player, the tournaments and the different things are gonna find you. And I found out this off season, like tournament finds you. Cause it like if you go to a big time school, you're automatically gonna play in them. Like if you go to IMG at Mount Ver, you automatically gonna play in the
Right.
Pango. I mean, not the Pangos, the City of Palms and the Bass Pro Shops. But like, if you can bring that type of attention to Brooklyn, why not do it? Like, why not stay? Like, I think we're supposed to be playing right now. It's in the air for City of Palms and in the Big Apple. We're supposed to be playing it coming up. So
Tough, yo. I'm out there.
you know.
I'm out
They
there.
probably wasn't even thinking about us a couple years, but it's all on what you do. Like if you're not doing what you got to do, then they're not gonna come, and you can keep running and keep going to where you need to go to try to, build your name, however you can. Everybody's journey is different.
Right. So what's more important to Khalil? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying, making yourself hot, you know what I'm saying, the hottest as possible, or kind of making your school, you know what I'm saying, like making your school known to the places that weren't checking for y'all a couple years ago.
That goes head to head. That goes they go together. Those two compensate with each other if I use that word right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They go together because like as you get your school out there, you getting your name out there. You killing. They like who is this person in Brooklyn, New York, and Best Star killing like this? They come find you out, then they like boys and girls, and they start looking at our resume and our history, how she's the only female coach in the PSAL, and how we have 3 back-to-back chips, and
Yeah.
just the
And,
history. We had Pearl Washington. We had a lot of legends that went to our school. So
and
it's just
that league ain't no slouch league either, man.
yeah, right. It's one of the best leagues in the nation. It's just me doing this is paving the route for the kids that are coming up behind me that want to go to boys and girls and that want to get their name on the national level and want to play in the top teams.
When I mean, what was it about boys and girls though? You know, in terms of because you went from Nazareth to, you know, you
Boys and
changed
girls.
from Nazareth to boys and girls. Like, what was it about boys and girls that attracted you to that school?
It's just a family atmosphere. It's nothing like it. Like you get fed. If you need anything, they'll call. Like you can go to the office. You can talk to somebody. They got a clinic in the school. All the teachers are really cool. Like it's not. It's really not any. It's really not any complications in that school. It's not a lot of fights and stuff. It's calm. It's smooth. And
Right.
then once you I felt like after I played my first game, it just everybody just became closer and cool. So I just I love boys and girls. I recommend it to anybody.
No, that's solid, man. That's solid. What's one thing, right? One thing that somebody that doesn't know you will be shocked to learn about you. You know what I'm saying? If they just tuned into this live and they don't know you from anybody, what's one thing that, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, wow, I ain't know you. You know what I'm saying? What's one thing that'll shock somebody in finding out about you?
I low key I play the game a lot sometimes, and I'm a goofy person, and I'm down to earth, and I'm not Hollywood at all. So like, if you was to DM me or something, and I'm able to, cause it's a lot sometimes. So if I'm able to get back to you, I'll try my best and stuff like that. It's a lot of people I got back to, and they really like appreciate my what like how can I say it my advice and stuff. Like they asked me, like a kid asked me the other day, what's a what can you give a freshman that's coming in some advice on how to make varsity and stuff like that? So just little gems like that that you could give to the youth. It can take you a long way and also help them take them a long way.
Now in terms of that advice that you just kind of piggybacking from what you was just saying, What advice can you give a younger kid coming up right behind you, like you said, that may want to go to Boys and Girls, or not even may want to go to Boys and Girls, but just wants to become, you know what I'm saying, wants to become, you know what I'm saying, he looks up to you and wants to
Right.
kind of fill those shoes. What advice can you give him?
Just work hard, be the hardest worker at all times, and if you come into Boys and Girls, be in shape. That's all you gotta do. If you in shape, you good. Cause she loves to run.
Yeah.
She always strives on her teams being the best defensive teams and then the best in condition team. But just be a hard worker. Just if you have a role, play a role to the max. Don't try to do too much. Don't like do what the coach tells you to do. I know it's a lot, and now at times a lot of parents and kids' ears and stuff telling them what to do this and that and the third. But if that's not what's getting you on the floor, then don't do that. Say you have to be the defensive player, be the best defensive player you can be, and your offense will come. Say you got to be the best offensive player, you have to be the scorer, ball dominant. Then be ball dominant, do what you got to do on offense, but play defense too at the same time. So just basically playing your role to the max.
Nah, that's solid, man. Now, in terms of challenges, you know what I'm saying? Challenges, they help people grow, right? And nothing in this life is gonna come, 100% easy to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not gonna be handed to you. You got to go out and get it. But what are some of the challenges that you faced in your young career up until this point to get you to where you are right now?
The naysayers, you too little. Now I'm starting to grow and stuff. And what else? People are saying you're not strong enough. That's all I get. You're not strong enough. You're not tall enough. You take too many shots. But if you really look at it, for all the people that say I took too many shots this year, the most shots I took in a game was 24. In all my other games, it was 19s, but I was going 14 for 19, 12 for 15, and still putting up the numbers
Fishing.
I put up. So it's like that's basically
Nah, that's tough.
you know me.
And in terms of like accolades like McDonald's All Americans and things like that, how important is something like that to you?
I feel like that'll be a big milestone in my career. Like who doesn't want to say they was a McDonald's All American or a Jordan Brand Classic All excuse me All American.
Nah, that's
So
tough.
that'll be big accolades, and they'll boost and help my resume a little more. And I'm 6 foot,
Yeah. Oh, you 6 foot even?
6 foot, almost 6'1".
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Now I'm gonna leave it at this, right? Like, why do you Khalil Brantley deserve, what I'm saying, the success, what I'm saying, all of the success that you want? Why you? You know what I'm saying? Out of
Cause
everybody.
I feel like I put in a lot of work behind closed doors. Like I feel like nobody has to tell me to go to the gym. It's not, yo, Khalil, get up. It used to be like that in the beginning. Yo, we got to go to the gym. But now I'm calling the coaches. Yo, when we in the gym this morning, nobody has to force me to be great. I want to be great. I got the will to be great.
Mm.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yo, that's tough, man. Like I can't even lie, man. Just having this conversation with you, man. Um, you instantly became one of my favorite players in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? You were already kind of one of my favorite to watch, but just having a conversation with you now and just kind of seeing where your head is at definitely elevated you to that next level in terms of in my eyes. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
nah, I
For real, for real.
appreciate you too, man. Anything you like to leave us with? Anything you like to leave the people with? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Where can people, you know what I'm saying? Where can people
Oh, y'all
obviously
know my
IsoFam
Instagram. My
K.
Instagram, IsoFamKay on Twitter is Khalil Brantley. And just keep working hard. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do and what you can do. And another thing, you gotta realize it's over 1 million high school basketball players. Then it breaks down to 50,000 in college, and then you got a little bit in the pro workouts. Maybe that's like what 500, 5 to 1,000, and then it goes to 60.
Mm.
So the way the numbers break down is crazy.
Yeah, you're right about that. And in terms of like, you know what I'm saying? And when I say this, I'm not saying this to dash your dreams. You know what I'm saying? If you focus on becoming a pro player, whether that be
Right.
NBA or overseas,
Overseas. Right.
you know what I'm saying? Go full steam ahead with your dream. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I believe that, you know what I'm saying, that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that really goes full steam ahead could do it. But I want to leave you with this, like, there's a lot of different ways to go pro, right?
Right.
And is not necessarily all the time having to deal with playing basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, in terms of your academics, you know what I'm saying? When you're doing it, when you're going through it, absorb it. Just don't learn it to learn it just because you want to play ball. Like, I got to pass this class to play ball. Learn, you know what I'm saying? Learn these classes and learn these subjects because you wanna elevate your mind. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
terms
Most
of
definitely.
progressing yourself, and in terms of there's when like, for instance, when I was I'm a media personality, and when I started this thing, you know what I'm saying, I found myself, I just wanted to get on the street, like courtside of the street ball game. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go to New York versus New York and be courtside and stuff. That was my first goal. But
Yeah.
now fast forward, I'm in the Knicks locker room asking questions and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? At that very moment, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I went pro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My playing days were over a long time ago. But in terms of, you know what I'm saying, this media thing, that was the moment that I was like, yo, there's a lot of different ways to go pro. If somebody's a good cook, they could be a nutritionist for an NBA player. They could be you know what I'm saying, they could be, you could be somebody that the people that help stretch the players out, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying, they get paid big money too. But
Right.
I say that to say, just to elevate your mind, and just don't go through the subjects just to play ball, but just to elevate your mind, bro. But you know what I'm saying, go full steam ahead at your dreams, man. I fully, you know what I'm saying, fully believe in you, and respect what you're doing. And you know what I'm saying, if you look courtside, if you look in the crowd, man, I'm gonna be there, man. So,
I
you know what I'm saying, I'm
appreciate
gonna, I'm
that.
gonna, I'm gonna send you one of those salutes, man. Go out and drop 50 for your boy, man, one
Of
time.
course. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Now, I appreciate you, man, your pops, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, on the check-in. Everybody that checked in, left a comment. Salute to everybody, man. Young Kings Talk, Khalil, IsoFam, Brantley. We out, man.
Know that.
Appreciate you, champ.